Mm. A lot of my friends I've seen, they're so conscious about their physical appearance, and 100% of the youth today, why youth? I mean, every one of us are so conscious about how we are looking, um, you know, what others think of me. Am I beautiful? Am I ugly? Is my body shape uh, sort of uh, good, according to modern standards? So, uh, I mean, we spend day and night, the youngsters spend day and night thinking about their physical appearance, if they are worthy looking at or praiseworthy, whatever.
Well, the simple difference between man and God, in our scriptures, we humans are being termed as Jiva. Jiva is the individual self, and God is the universal, the omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent. Now, the thing is humans in general, in their state of ignorance, they are always identified with their physical body. Identified with the physical body. That means they think that this body is who they are. That's identification. But who is identifying? I am identifying myself with the body. That means I am separate and the body is separate. Yet I think I and body are one and the same. This is the root cause of all pain and suffering in human life. This body identification, which is called Jiva Bhava. That means this is exactly the mindset of the Jivas, means all individualized souls. Now, how is God then? God is universal. There is no identification with anything because He, or that Supreme One, has become everything in this universe. He is not separate from his creation like a dance and a dancer. But a painting and a paint, they are two separate things. Once the painting is complete, the painter simply gives it off to somebody else, or it's somebody there. But the painter is somewhere and the painting is up there for everybody to see and enjoy and have the appreciation. But when it comes to dance, what you see? The dance and the dancer, they cannot be separated. So also this whole cosmic creation of continual, creation, or the creativity that we see in this entire beautiful universe, in multi-universe for that matter, is one of continual celebration of creativity in innumerable forms and names. Now the God is one who is not identified with anything. Why? He is one with his creations. Like a dancer and a dance is one with its creation. So, just for our understanding's sake, it's easier to understand that yes, it is so true that when a dancer dances, then we see the dance. And if the dancer is not there, there's no dance. In the same manner, if we understand the God or that Supreme One or that Self or that Supreme Soul, it's a universal thing. There is no identification in that because there is no root ignorance. And as long as you are bodily identified, you can be rest assured you'll have all imperfections in your life because body is imperfect, because body is short-lived. It is not something eternal. It comes and it goes. But you, the observer of the body, you, the witness of the body, you, the experiencer of the body, you, the seer of your body, you remain as the witness, even if the body was once a small, tiny little baby. Just, toddler, and then gradually grow up and you come into adolescence and then youth, and then you pass through the middle age, then you become old. All of these are happening in your body. Every stage you are identified. When you were a child, you say, I'm a child. When you are very youthful, you are young, you are bright, you are this, you think you are that. But you can't keep on that thing. Even though you are identified with the youth, but you cannot continue to be young forever. A time comes when the youth passes like a season. Like many seasons come and go, so also the different things, different stages of this body which is born has to just go through the process and then ultimately die and decay. Now, those who are identified to the body, they're agreeing to be unhappy. And if they use the body only for the sake of all the senses and its pleasure that it brings, as you said, if I look good, obviously there are people who are going to come and appreciate me. If I don't look good.
That's the difference between man and God. I'm not God.
You are not God, absolutely. But you need to understand, you are in God. You are not separate from God. You can't keep on postponing the very existence of yours, which is one with the supreme existence, that is Sat Chit Ananda. So if you forget and if you keep your ignorance alive, now tell me, what can happen to you? Can you find peace?
When I'm born, in order to validate my existence, I don't have a God. I don't have my God in front of me because I'm in my physical body. So I need another physical body to acknowledge my existence.
Beautiful.
I can't be isolated. I mean, there is something that needs to be there to make me happy and to validate my existence. So, I mean, what other than appreciation, acknowledgement, and acceptance by other physical bodies? What is there other than that would make me happy?
That look at this. Though this is the norm, this is the natural way of things. But don't you see, this is also the root cause of all your stress, all your unhappiness, at times depressions. Because look, if you live a life where you always need a validation from somebody else, some approval from somebody else, then you can't just make that always happen. There will all be cases where there will be appreciation, there will be cases where they may not appreciate you.
Now, this is why people want to stick to their youthful years. They want to keep looking young because it is when people are young that people get accepted and acknowledged. People get, I mean, you feel you are beautiful and nice and people accept you, people look at you, and once that stage passes away, you feel your existence is no more needed.
But that is not to be what the man is born for. You must know the purpose of your human birth. You were not born as any other species of life like plants and trees and animals. You human, you are born with something extraordinary, and you just can't just say that I don't care. Okay, if you don't care to know the innate purpose of your being born as a human, you'll miss many things. It's not that you are not going to make it. You'll make it, but in the process you'll miss many things. So as a result, today or tomorrow, this very fact that you are so much attached to this other and their appreciation and their validation and their approvals, like people are so much into their social medias, where they always look for the number of views, number of appreciations, number of likes, and this and that. No, as long as they come, they feel good. If they don't come, they feel bad. So now your good and bad is being triggered by somebody else, which means you are not in command of your own happiness. But is that the thing you are really looking for in life? You are definitely looking for a stage wherein you should be able to command your happiness. You should be able to be happy by your own personal mindset.
So what is it other than this sense of self-worth that can make one happy?
Absolutely. The moment you try to do an inner search, this is where comes the need, absolute need of a little practical scientific spirituality for today. If you don't try to move inward, if you don't give at least 10 minutes, 5 minutes time to just sit quiet and introspect your own mind as an observer and see what is going on in your mind, or you observe your own body, which you are saying about all its cosmetic part, but there are many more supremely intelligent part of your body's biological molecular cells. Now, if you just sit and observe your body. Maybe you will know so much about the subtlety and the subtle vibrations of your body. And then, not only your subtle vibrations of your body, but at the same time, your mind, your breaths, and gradually find so many changes are coming into you. You are becoming more energetic, you are becoming more focused, and your entire attitude to life, your perspective of life is changing because you have started moving to its source. Now you are trying to see the life from the source to what is the manifestations. So you are not being continuously commanded by the external, which is very, very a variable factor, which is a continuous flux of change. So today or tomorrow, every one of us, we are being groomed by Mother Nature in order to grow into a state where you will definitely need to find the purpose of human birth, which again will come to you in the form of, who am I? What's my true self? What am I seeking in life? Is it just the appreciation from others for which I have to look beautiful and whatnot? Even if I do so, for how long I'm going to get it? Because the very nature of nature is this, continual change. Nature means that which is continually changing. So I can't keep my beauty for a longer time, even if I wish to be. I can make use of the best of the things of the world that are already told to me through advertisements. But is it a possibility? We know it is not a possibility.
So what you mean is that we need to get back to self-love first.
The moment you come to your self-love, you'll find that the nature will start to love you more. In the sense, by nature, I mean all that is manifest in nature. Even the birds will be around you. Flowers will start smiling a little more to you. Not that the flowers will smile. You will feel the flowers are smiling a little more to you. You will feel birds are around. You will feel that people are around. You will feel that people are appreciating you, even if you have no reasons to be appreciated. The whole idea is what energetic vibration you are creating inside of you. The moment you come inward and the moment you start cleansing your inner mirror of the mind, the smudges on your own attitudinal glasses, you'll find that you're able to see things much better. Then you don't need so much of validation. You feel from inside something that is yours. You are an independent individual who can command his own value depending upon what his passion for life is. So he lives on his own right. That's what I would say should be the attitude of any young or old, whoever it is on the face of the earth, where you are born for a purpose, and the purpose is to know that God has given everything to you, nature has given everything to you, provided you start acting from the plane of your consciousness, not unconsciousness. You start thinking from the plane of consciousness, not unconsciousness. You start offering yourself to this universe unreservedly, to continually recognize, not that the universe will then give you, the universe is already giving you all the time, but once you start recognizing it, you'll find that the whole universe is started talking to you dearly, more closely. And your relationship with the universe, that means your relationship with the divine, as it intensifies, you'll need lesser and lesser external appreciation, validation, approval and whatnot, which the modern era, you see, everybody's after, for which they spend every energy they have, every money they have, everything they have, into this vain chase for something which is next to impossible to attain in life.